Under the gnarled branches of an ancient olive tree, where time itself seemed to pause, Elias sat in quiet contemplation. His breath was a slow, steady rhythm, a silent prayer offered to the serene landscape that unfolded before him. The air was still, thick with the scent of dry earth and sun-baked leaves, and the world was a tapestry of soft greens and golds under the gentle afternoon sun. He was a young man, but his eyes, even when closed, held a wisdom that belied his years. In this sanctuary of solitude, he sought communion not with the world of men, but with the subtle hum of the universe, a melody only the most patient souls could ever hope to hear. It was a practice he had maintained since childhood, a ritual of peace that grounded him, connecting him to the deep, silent pulse of creation. The tranquility was suddenly broken, not by a sound, but by a feeling, a whisper that brushed against the edge of his consciousness, carrying his name on its ethereal current. Elias. The name echoed not in his ears, but in the core of his being. A breeze, once a gentle caress, began to stir with newfound urgency, gathering strength as it swirled around the ancient olive tree. Dry leaves lifted from the ground, dancing in a frenzied spiral around his seated form. The whisper came again, clearer this time, imbued with an ancient power that made the very air tremble. A fallen star will be reborn, it promised, the words weaving through the rising wind, carrying a prophecy that felt both ancient and immediate, a destiny waiting to unfold. The voice swelled, shedding its whispery softness for a resonant, commanding tone that seemed to shake the foundations of the earth. It was no longer a mere suggestion, but a divine decree, a powerful truth that flooded his senses and illuminated his mind. And darkness will yield to the light you carry. As the final word was spoken, a brilliant golden light burst forth from an unseen source, momentarily bathing his face in its divine radiance. Elias's eyes snapped open, the deep brown of his irises widening with a mixture of profound awe and a primal, instinctive fear. The universe had just spoken directly to him, and its message was a burden as much as it was a blessing. The celestial glow faded as quickly as it had appeared, leaving Elias in the now calm afternoon, the wind having settled back into a gentle sigh. For a long moment he remained frozen, his mind reeling as it struggled to process the magnitude of the revelation. Then, slowly, purposefully, he pushed himself to his feet. The initial shock that had paralyzed him began to recede, replaced by a gathering wave of unshakable determination. His gaze lifted, scanning the distant horizon where the sky met the earth. He clenched his hand into a tight fist, a silent vow of acceptance. With a single firm step forward, Elias left the shelter of the ancient tree behind, his journey now begun.